A McDonald's franchise locations, what? Hiring 10-year-olds. Other children involved. As a matter of fact, hundreds. Let's put up the picture full mass. The U.S. Department of Labor has fined 3 McDonald's franchises over $200,000 after an investigation determined hundreds of children, you heard that, hundreds of children, including 2 10-year-olds, were working in violation of several federal labor laws. The investigation was part of the Wage and Hour Division's efforts to end child labor abuse in the Southeast. As part of the investigation, officials found that Louisville, Kentucky, this Kentucky-based McDonald's franchise operator, Bauer Food LLC, hired 2 10-year-olds to work at one of its locations. 10. Unpaid as late as 2 a.m. With one of the children even permitted to operate a deep fryer, a task for which workers must be at least 16 years old. Below the minimum age for employment, they prepared and distributed food orders, cleaned the store, worked at the drive-through window, and operated a register, the Labor Department said Tuesday. Too often, employers fail to follow the child labor laws that protect young workers, according to the Wage and Hour Division District Director, Karen Garnett Sybils, said in a statement, under no circumstances should there ever be a 10-year-old child working in a fast food kitchen around hot grills, ovens, and deep fryers. That's according to Garnett Sybils. There has been an uptick in federal child labor violations, including instances where minors are operating equipment or doing dangerous work, all right? So under Kentucky's child labor laws, minors younger than 14 are not allowed to work. However, the investigation concluded that among the 3 franchisees, 305 minors were illegally employed. The 3 franchises, Bauer Food LLC, Archways Richwood LLC, and Bell Restaurant Group LLC, run a combined 62 McDonald's. Okay, this is all throughout Kentucky, Indiana, Maryland, and Ohio. According to Bauer Food, the 10-year-olds were not employed at the company, but were a night manager's kids who were visiting them at work. Bauer Food said that management did not approve of the kids being in that part of the restaurant, adding that the company has made it clear to its employees this behavior is against policy and addressed the policy regarding children visiting their parents at work. The issue, Bauer Foods, is not the children visiting their parents at work. That is not the issue cited by the Department of Labor. So let's not make it something that is not, all right? It's McDonald's, okay? Children go to McDonald's. This is about the children working a deep fryer. That's what the Labor Department investigation cited. According to federal child labor rules, there are certain types of jobs a minor can work. Kids who are 14 to 15 are limited to working no more than 3 hours on a school day, 8 hours on non-school days. They also cannot work over 18 hours during a school week and cannot work before 7 a.m. and after 7 p.m. except between June 1st and Labor Day, according to the Labor Department. Let's put up this sister. She is the Senior Vice President and Chief People Officer at McDonald's USA. Her name is Tiffany Boyd. Ms. Boyd called the incidents unacceptable and deeply troubling and go against the company's high expectations it has for its brand. She continues, it is not lost on us that the significant responsibility we carry to ensure a positive and safe experience for everyone under the arches. She said this to ABC News. I know how important it is that every restaurant fosters a culture of safety. As a mother whose teenage son proudly worked at our local McDonald's, I feel this on a very personal level. We are committed to ensuring our franchisees have the resources they need to foster safe workplaces for all employees and maintain compliance with all labor laws. Well, Ms. Boyd, I think your comment, I think your statement was appropriate for McDonald's corporate. But let's be very clear. While we all know that over 300 children, according to the Labor Department, were criminally violated by having this type of labor pushed upon them by adults, nobody's going to be criminally charged. I don't even see individuals being somewhat investigated criminally for this kind of behavior toward minors. I think that's the greatest irony of this entire story. All right, sharing thoughts here.
I too think Ms. Boyd's statement was okay. It was appropriate, but I think that McDonald's, the corporation, and understand that this is a franchise, should perhaps show up. Maybe somebody on her staff, buy a Happy Meal, and maybe you would see one of the 305 children there, because this is the same McDonald's that just accused Byron Allen of trying to smear them. Okay, right. They need to do their work.
That's
and
right.
not put children to work.
That's right. And listen, these children, you all may have an actionable claim. All right, so hopefully somebody sees this video.